Hi there, how are you? This is Loise. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're well wherever you are. And thank you for keeping it here. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and share this video. I want to talk about Seasonal Agricultural Worker Program. That is the SAWP. That's what I'll be referring to, okay, in this video. I must give a disclaimer though that I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I am based in Calgary, Alberta. And the information that I give in my videos is for your information purposes only. If you require any legal advice, any legal question that you have, any immigration question you have regarding your case, please send me an email. My email will be at the description part of this video. Okay, thank you. That is out of the way. The SAWP, I know you're excited. Okay, this SAWP program allows employers to hire temporary foreign workers when Canadians and permanent residents are not available to work in farms in Canada. Okay, so these employers, they can hire temporary foreign workers from participating countries for a maximum period of 8 months between January 1 and December 15, provided they are able to offer the workers a minimum of 240 hours of work within a period of 6 weeks or less. Okay, that is why they are called seasonal workers. All right, okay, so you're going to find that this class has two eligibility parts. There's the eligibility for the employer and the eligibility for the employee. And right now, this class is in very high demand. And when I say high demand, because of COVID-19, issues of food security are of great importance to Canada. And this is also the springtime, so farmers are preparing to plant. Everybody is getting ready to plant so that they can have a harvest in time. Okay, so right now, because of that, there's that very high demand, and therefore the temporary workers in the SAWP program have been deemed as essential workers in Canada, which means they are exempt to travel to Canada. So right now, if you're hired through this program, you can come to Canada as long as you're going to observe all the health protocols in place. Okay, all right, so how does an employer qualify for the SAWP program? An employer must meet 3 criteria. The first one is that they must hire citizens of either Mexico or the participating Caribbean countries, and we shall be talking about those countries shortly. The second one is the production must be in a specific commodity sector. Okay, and number 3, the activity must be related to an on-farm primary agriculture. All right, okay, so what about you as the employee or the potential employee? To work in Canada as an agricultural worker in this program, you must be eligible for a work permit. And it's not just for this program, it's everybody. To work in Canada, unless you're a student or you're a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident, you are going to require a work permit. So if you're hired through the SAWP program, you can work for any SAWP employer. You see, so there's that interrelation, there's a correlation between the employee and the employer. You must all qualify for this program. It's not any employer who can hire you for this program. So just be careful when you're looking for work, when you're doing recruitment. Make sure that for this program you're working with the right employer. Okay, so who qualifies for this program as an employee? You must be a citizen of a country that takes part in this program. So there are countries that have made trade agreements with Canada to participate in this program. The second one is that your government must have recruited you. Okay, and the third one, you will be working for an employer who is participating in this SAWP program. Okay, so which are these countries? You're wondering which are these countries that participate in the Seasonal Agricultural Worker Program. The first one, number 1 is Anguilla, number 2 is Antigua and Barbuda, number 3 is Barbados, number 4 is Dominica, number 5 is Grenada, Number 6 is Jamaica. Number 7 is Mexico. Number 8 is Montserrat. Number 9 is St. Kitts. Number 10 is St. Lucia. Number 11 is St. Vincent and Grenadines. And number 12 is Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, you're going to find that each foreign government has its own process of recruitment and selection of workers. So you're going to liaise with your government for recruitment, and they're going to give you their requirements. Okay? All right. Remember, this is just one of the programs. I talked about the pilot, the PR pilot, the agri-food pilot. That is separate because that is a PR program. This now is another program in the agriculture sector that is dealing with seasonal workers. I know you have questions about all the other agricultural workers. Stay tuned. My next video is going to help you, is going to explain how to come to Canada as an agricultural worker in the other classes, okay? This is specific for seasonal agricultural worker programs, all right? Thank you so much. Remember, I do not want to forget that because of COVID-19, once you arrive, as they're going to test you before you come. If you're sick, please do not come. So they're going to test you. And once you arrive in Canada, you're going to be tested again. And it is mandatory that you go into self-quarantine for 14 days. You must either have a quarantine plan or the government is going to quarantine you in a designated quarantine facility. Okay, so remember, and I talked about that. I'm not gonna go into the details of that. You can look at for my video about visitor visas. Please look at that video. It explains exactly what kind of a plan you need. That is a quarantine plan that you need to show when you arrive at the airport. Okay, thank you so much. Be safe, my friend. Take care. And yeah, if you have any question, send me an email. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Okay, thank you. Bye now.